This is Dolany TV. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome into tonight's edition, the draft edition of, well, only our second live stream since February, but let's go get on it right there. Hold on, let me get my points going, I think. Up, somewhere around. I've got the draft board right there. I'm still getting used to the camera cues. However, we are moments away from the NHL draft coverage starting on Sportsnet. That's where I'm watching this evening on Sportsnet Now. Hope everything going for you. And Edmonton signs David Backes for 3 years at $50 million. Man, if you're going to start that tonight, my man, what is going on? Josh, welcome in. We are going to get this underway. We do have half an hour before the first round actually starts. That is our benefit for ourselves, so we'll get to enjoy this. As I said, that's the draft board. Number 1, New Jersey. Number 2, New York. Number 3, Chicago. That's the big three. Of course, they were shuffling around at the draft lottery. Good times indeed. Peppy 10, what's going on? Haven't seen a stream in a while. Yeah, Josh, that live streaming ban was bad, but let's get it going, boys. Tonight we get geared for what could be one of the best streams we've had here on the channel, and I'm looking forward to piloting through it and seeing who the Oilers take it first in the first round. If we're going to get going like that tonight, we're going to have a brutal night. However, who the Oilers take in the first round, and secondarily, if they make any trades. And Pump, I'm just going to call you that. I'm just going to call you Pump. Welcome in. Reed, welcome in. And I was going to go to the hockey game stream, but he never answers questions. The guy is a legend, but he's got a lot going on. Jordan, welcome in as well. And Josh, you're hoping for Cousins. I got some good news right away. And Yakupov signed for 3 years in the KHL. We know he's there. And Puljujärvi, I think the indication is he'll be traded at some point. Trade for Wenberg, that's, I don't know if I'm buying that. I don't know. Hold on. Let me get to it. Here we go. All right. So, on Sportsnet 1, for your viewing pleasure, the crap miserable Toronto Blue Jays versus the Boston Red Sox, powerhouse of the AL East every year, or the NHL Draft. If you're going to ask me what I'm watching tonight, well, it's going to be a clear, astounding, very easy answer of what's on the main Sportsnet channels this evening. The GM's all talking around. Let's go discuss things here, guys. Let's get back to the live chat quickly. And who are the Habs taking? I'm not sure. I'll get to this right away. Do you think Peter Mrazek in this draft? They don't get him in the draft, hopefully in free agent. Hopefully Holland does well. Ty, that's exactly what I'm hoping for as well. I'm hoping for a great show and prove draft from Mr. Ken Holland. Trading up, not a bad deal. Trading down, not a bad deal. It's all about the right deal. That's the thing. Drafting Yankees, man. Decent. We can take that. You know what? Honestly, the Yankees are more fun to watch than the Blue Jays this year. And I should be at the draft in that jacket. I mean, love to be, but tickets just weren't to be had. And do you think the Oilers will get Brown? Okay, there we go. Yeah, push and Pump. I get you where we're going. I think the Oilers will get a late round steal in this draft. Yeah, the trades are coming, and I mean, Toronto's been saying they'll be active. Peter Chiarelli in Vancouver, what do you think? It would be a great day for Oilers. If the Oilers were to trade up, who would you say they take? I think trading up is only to secure 1 or 2 guys. Obviously, Boldy, one of them. I mean, a guy who still could be there at 8. Any of the guys after 3 could still be there at 8. And, of course, Dylan Cousins. Those are the 2. If you're trading up, those are the guys I'm looking for. But realistically, don't see it happening, so we don't have to worry too much about that. We'll worry about it if it happens, per se. Let's go over. I want to get quickly to the TSN Hockey Final Mock Draft. And right there, that's the draft board. You understand which order this is going. I'm going to list off names, and we're going to get it going. Jack Hughes to New Jersey. Capo Caco to the New York Rangers. Alex Turcotte to the Chicago Blackhawks. Bowen Byram at number 4 to the Colorado Avalanche. Then you have the last 3 before the Edmonton Oilers. This is the TSN mock draft that released this morning. Kirby Dach to Los Angeles, Trevor Zegras to Detroit, Matthew Boldy to Buffalo, and then, yeah, you haven't heard his name, Dylan Cousins in at number 8 to Edmonton. That's the ideal scenario I'd like to see, and we'll find out if we can get it. And let's hope we do, because Dylan Cousins is the ideal draft pick for the Edmonton Oilers, in my opinion. My very uneducated, very crap, poor, miserable, terrible opinion, might I add. Trevor Plouffe liked our moderator's tweet. Good job, Clem. That's good. You got to get Trevor Plouffe in there. Defenseman or forward, which one do you want? Like I said, it's all about the forward in Dylan Cousins, whether he be a center, left winger, right winger in the future. It don't matter. Just grab a forward and hope that you can develop them right. Pepe, if we could trade down to number 10, you'd have to move a contract. Obviously, in that scenario, I don't think you're moving the Lucic contract as much as you would be moving the Andre Sekera contract. We'll find out. We'll hope it works out. Yesy in our first for Barrie if Avalanche take Byram. See, a first is too much for Barrie. Remember, he's only got 1 year left, and we got to solve the defensive problem yet. Vincent, welcome in. Don't want Broberg. We have enough D-men. That's the knock on him. We just have too many. We don't trade this pick. Holland is a Nicholson pop. And man, I wouldn't say so. There is a way to do it, right? That second round pick is still very valuable. The second rounder in Jesse Puljujarvi still gets you something. But is it what the Oilers fans want? That's the question. Cole Caulfield, if he falls to 8, that would be an interesting one. And we've already talked about Shirley to the Canucks. Yeah, that's a pretty good one, ain't it? And still have Lucic. That's why the Oilers suck. Clem knows. That's why he's the mod. He knows. He listens to me complain. Caulfield is too small. Well, he's small. He's 18. I mean, I grew another like 4 inches after turning 18, so let's not kid ourselves here. Salary dump, yeah, for sure, Matt. For sure. And do you think Taylor Hall is a good luck charm for first round picks? If he isn't, he sure is. You know where I'm going with that. And Arjun, what time is the draft? The draft is at 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So we're just going through the Sportsnet, kind of meet the prospects, that kind of crap. So we'll get going there in a second. They'll have supper and stuff, and we'll get it going. How much water do you have in that cup? Oh, it's light sips of tea, Clem. It's light sips of tea, my friend. Don't you have a test to be worrying about? Has Yamamoto grown? I hope he has. I'm not sure. Hopefully. I haven't measured him since he was 18 to now. I don't even know what he came in at as a young prospect. What if we get James Neal for Lucic? Guys, that's another probable trade right there. Lucic for James Neal. Lucic for Eriksson. And then there's one off the board that might end up being the one that we get. All right, let's go. The game is going smaller and more skillful. Caulfield fits that criteria. It is true. That's the other knock on the game too, is they're going smaller and skilled. But don't forget what the St. Louis Blues did. They reminded us that maybe that transition isn't going to be fully made quite yet. And if Oilers had a choice, who would fit Oilers better, Kako or Jack? Well, I wonder what Jesse Puljujarvi would say to Kaapo Kakko. That's the only concern. That's my concern. It's warranted. I think it's fair. Other than that, Jack Hughes all the way. Well, they start in the first round. Yes, they always do. They always do. And let's see, what do we got? There's Mark Bergevin and Mr. Kyle Dubas. Ooh, that's an interesting combination on the floor. And then you've got Kevin Cheveldayoff of the Winnipeg Jets putting away his phone. His phone on his desk is good enough. He doesn't need to worry about that tonight. Ken Holland. Oh, who's Kenny talking to? Kenny's got the phone going. Uh-oh. Kenny, where are you going? Where are you going, Kenny? Where are you going? Oh, he's looking to strike up a conversation at... Oh. We didn't get to see which table he was at. Jim Benning. Waiting on announcing Peter Chiarelli with the Oilers. Nicholas, what's going on, my man? Hey, buddy. Bang! Holy crap. Okay. That's a way to start it. Sorry, guys, not paying attention to the comments, but that's a way to start it. All right, Clem's got 3 tests. Holy crap, Nicholas. Thank you. Thank you, buddy. And if Oilers had a choice, we've already covered that. I just heard Barrie has been traded to be announced very soon. Well, it'll be announced off the start of the draft then. Canadian team selections, courtesy of Sportsnet. Edmonton Oilers at 8, Canucks at 10, Montreal at 15, Senators at 19, Jets at 20, Calgary at 26. The Toronto Maple Leafs don't pick until 53rd. So that's the fun part here. And what would happen if we accepted the McDonough trade? I'm still not fully on the whole thing of it. And that's right, Matt. At least he will get a chance to screw up a third team. He'll screw it up for us, right? That's the thing. I go to the bathroom for 2 minutes and all I hear is, that's right, Clem. That's right. Nicholas does the big O. And sucks no first. Randy, I can say that it probably does. That's the problem. So, let's get back to this. Let's get over here. I just got to make sure I'm pointing at the right place. I'm still getting used to this. That's the draft board. New Jersey, New York, Chicago, Colorado, Los Angeles, Detroit, Buffalo, Edmonton, Anaheim, Vancouver, Philly, Minnesota, Florida, and then Arizona. And one thing, the feature of the draft board, nope, that's the wrong thing. Hold on, that's going to look ugly on there. Let's get over here. The feature of the draft board, look at that. We go up, we go up, we go up, we go up, and we can go down the list. So we will be able to move the draft board as the night goes along tonight. That's what it's all about, figuring out how to do this. And boy, I hope he clears some cap space tonight. I'm hoping so as well. Chewy's in here tonight. Rockin's going with Cole Caulfield. And we're rocking 30 people. Guys, thank you so much for being in here early. We're going to get in here, and it's only going to get crazier from here on out. They're still covering the U.S. players, so we won't worry about it. Would you prefer to move up or down, dump cap and move down, Nicholas? I'm not opposed to either. However, I think the deal is you got to figure out a way to do it right? Obviously, if you want to move down only a few spots, you probably trade Andre Sekera in that deal, and you end up doing it right to get something out of it, kind of, right? You move down a couple spots, Sekera gone, good go. But if you're moving down to the bottom half of the first round, you're probably moving Lucic, and I don't know how probable that is. Does the draft start at 6 o'clock? Yes, it does. And Chicago is interested in Perry, is said. And let's see. I think the Oilers will keep their first round. I'm hoping. I don't know. I'm hoping we use it right, I guess is how I should say it. I'm not hoping we keep it. I'm not hoping we trade it. You guys, we can play the possibilities, right? You can play move it up, move it down. Hold on, I'm going to move the mic up a little bit. And Pill from Germany. Good evening, sir. Welcome in. The land of Draisaitl. That's all I know. And some stuff on TV. But here in Chicago, yep, never mind. So anyway, back to the first round pick choice. You've got to do it right. I don't care if doing it right is doing it up, down, moving cap, dumping cap, doing it up, doing it around. It's just about doing it right. And I'm all in favor of doing it right. Simple as that. That's I don't know how I can cut it any other way. I was full trade. I was full blown trade, and it's you get to know the prospects, right? It kind of intrigues you. Intrigues you. Now tuning in from Massachusetts. Professor's getting in here with the trolls early. And who do you have? The Oilers drafting 8th overall, and Leafs and Kasperi Kapanen are close to an extension. Ooh, there you go. There's the word from Elliot Friedman. And can we please get another Connor McDavid? Well, guys, we can hope tonight. And hello from Saskatchewan, Ty. Hello from Alberta. And we can trade Nurse. No, Matt, we cannot trade Nurse. We need him. And the draft is indeed in Vancouver, Nicholas, you betcha. And tuning in for the UK. All right, Austin, that's awesome. Leon is a top 15 player, but maybe not top 7. Massachusetts, yeah, see, I know how to do it. And he wants over 6 mil. Who? Mr. Kapanen? Probably. And Road Dog, welcome in. Glad to have you. So let's get this going over to Sportsnet. Joe Sakic. Oh, yeah, we already know all that. Snap your finger and say, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the 2019 Entry Draft. We'll get that going when it's 6 o'clock. That's where we'll go. We've got a couple of finger snaps coming because if the Oilers pull a trade, and I guess what I got to say here, guys, is if the Oilers pull a trade or if the Oilers draft a pick, what's going to end up happening is I'll hit the record button, record a video at the same time as doing the stream, and we'll all enjoy it in real time. You can see the video, and then you'll be able to go back and say where you were and what you were doing. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a blast. We're going to see what ends up happening here. I got to move this. Oh, man, my leg's really sore. Nurse wants over $6 million. Yeah, he might want over $6 million, but don't forget we got Adam Larson, Andre Secker, and a couple guys that we can move too. And Fresder, welcome in. Glad to have you aboard as well. And that don't mean Cappy won't get traded. Maybe another team wants him signed first. That's true. Simon Trade Randy, it's famous with those RFAs. And you know what? I'm not ruling out anything. Absolutely nothing ruled out tonight. And that's not my line there, UV. I can't be saying that. Q-Tips, welcome in. They are saying Holland wants to trade down. Well, if you're trading down, you're moving that Milan Lucic contract or the Andre Secker contract. I don't see you just trading down unless you're getting something substantial in the top 9 forward position. And I don't really know what's out there. Trading down did them many times in Detroit. Well, we're hoping. Like I said, just do it right. As we've almost toasted this cup of tea. So yeah, if the Oilers do it right, we'll be absolutely dandy friends. We'll be doing it well and try to move Lucic and Larson. Card breaks, well, if we can move one of the two, we'll have an all right night at the draft. There's no doubt about that. Moving one of the two is good, and we'll be good to go. So now, I guess we're all doing a shot together, Frester. We're going to have to, eh? Celebration time. Okay. So I guess what you're asking here is the move down possibility. So you look at anybody we can move down to at, say, past 14. So you've got the Canadiens, Avalanche, not the Golden Knights, maybe Dallas, Ottawa, obviously, Winnipeg, definitely not, from New York via Winnipeg, back to Winnipeg. What a shocker. And then you've got Pittsburgh, Los Angeles, New York, and Nashville. So you look and see how it goes. It doesn't look to be that productive of a trade down situation for the Oilers, but that's why Ken Holland has to do it right. That's obviously the key here. You do it right. You find that perfect partner. Maybe you take some stuff back and you'll be good. No spamming, only warning. Hey, it's all good. UV, come on. Not saying it. That's not my line. If Lucic gets moved, I'm going streak and tie. In Saskatchewan, I don't think anyone would even see you, would they? Going through the old dirt road. Trust me. Love it. I'm not making fun of it. I love it. And let's see. Will Doc be available? That's the question. Card breaks. That's what we have to answer ourselves right away is who's going to be available, who isn't it? And our first in Puljujärvi for Ottawa's first and Farmington. That wouldn't be a bad move, Jared. Not at all. He's on the floor. He's got a good feel for who is taking who. If he gets what he wants, he's going to move down. Who wouldn't? That's, Randy, that's the assumption right there. And that three-way trade, guys, if that three-way trade between the Oilers, Canucks, and Flames happens, it's going to be absolutely nuts. That would be insane. But we'll find out right away here what ends up happening when it comes down to the Edmonton Oilers at 6 o'clock. Just heard a rumor that Barrie was traded. Nicholas, I think somebody has already reported that in here, so good to have secondary confirmation. This could be good. Who has Barrie been traded to? Is it the Dark Horse Edmonton Oilers? That would be quite something now, wouldn't it? It's not hard. Trust me, it's just 2 words. I know you be. It's just not my line. It's just not my line. Anyone tell you you're looking slick tonight yet? Nice threads. Well, thank you, Frester. You know what? It was a big night. Figured we better go big. Better enjoy this. Better celebrate. I haven't done the suit thing since Hockey Night in Canada back in early, what was that, February when we busted it out. And then we got the live streaming ban just 2 days later. So let's have a little bit of fun. Let's enjoy. And let's see what's happening here. They've got Henrik and Daniel Sedin in the 99 draft 20 years ago in the NHL Entry Draft. The 2 pairings. Oh man, that's legendary. That's legendary. I can't even make words. I'm just stammering. Anyway, so no UV Clemmel. Yeah, thank you. Anyway, guys, I'm out of tea. That's why I'm lost. I don't have my tea to sit here and crunch back. It's only 5:47 and I've already lost my tea. However, right now, maybe we should get that debate going. It is the NHL draft. We've talked all about the Edmonton Oilers. Let's get on to who you're taking number 1 overall if you're the New Jersey Devils. Is it Kakko? Is it Capo? You let me know. Let me know. Capo. Oh, goodness. Capo, Kakko, or Jack Hughes? Let me know in the comments. let's get that going and let's find out who we've got. It says Broberg will be the guy in the Sportsnet mock. I know cards break. I'm hoping TSN's got it right and we get Cousins. That's the big key. That's the big key. And what will happen, UV, you know. And looking sharp. Thanks, Mr. Hawk. It's going to be a good night. Rockin's going to take Kako as the number 1 overall. Trade Lucic for a participation medal. That's what he asked for him. Jared, you're taking Hughes, no question. Trade the first pick to Toronto in a package for Marner. Now, Chewy, that's something definitely that a team that thinks they're going to lose Taylor Hall would end up doing, no question. That's a very good move. And I would take Capo, but I think Hughes goes first. Frester, very good point. Very good point. Let's see what else I got here. Okay, so it's Brian Burke interviewing Daniel Sedin and Henrik Sedin. We saw that teased way back when. Saw the Barry rumor online, but it didn't mention where he was rumored to go to, of course. Of course it didn't, so there we go. That is the way it goes. And let's see what we end up doing here, guys. This is going to be a big night. I've just got to try and stay awake for it. She was a hard grinding week at work. Lots of rain, lots of mud and on those deliveries, but we'll battle through, and she's going to be a good night tonight. I think Capo is more ready, but I'd go with Jack. That's the thing, right? Is realistically, just because you draft a guy first overall doesn't mean he has to start in the NHL next year. And with Jack Hughes being out of the U.S. National Development Program, I think he can indeed actually play in the AHL. So, right, there's a possibility, and same with Capo Kako. So, I don't know why you wouldn't maybe use that if you're New Jersey saying, hey, kid, just get your body going, and we'll get talking about the NHL a week or two into the season kind of deal. And Fresder, 11 minutes to puck drop. That's right, puck drop on the NHL draft. It's going to be a good time. And Kako is playing against men. Jack Hughes is playing against kids. That's right, Josh. That's the fair point there. And we'll see what difference that makes for them. That's going to be the interesting part, is if it's experience versus inexperience when it comes to the pro game. That's going to be the question. But that U.S. National Development Program is a very good development program. Obviously, I mean, you get a look at a guy like Austin Matthews, who's been through it and such. No, was he in there? I think he was in there before going to Zurich. Not sure. Don't quote me on that. I might have just made a mistake. But you get where I'm going with that, right? There's been plenty of great U.S. talent through there. However, the question remains, is it a men's league, per se, played by kids? That's the question. BMAX, welcome in. I say Kako is NHL ready, but I would still take Hughes because he has a lot more potential. There it is. Philly, thank you. I'm feeling sharp. I'm looking sharp. I'm hoping I stay sharp all stream long. It's going to be a long grinding night, and we're going to get through it as quickly as humanly possible. So now what I got to do here is I got to pop out the old chat, get over to Sportsnet, and now we'll get going because this is where it gets fun, guys. As we'll get here and chat, bang, and Kako won't drop to 8. Wow, Clem, that's a very good observation, my friend. And they're having things going in. That slick suit, though. 21, what's going on, my friend? I wonder if is Turcotte, Caulfield, Zigra got bumped up due to playing with Jack Hughes? That's the question. That's the question there, Josh, is do the line mates get a bump, right? Obviously, you look at a guy like Zach Kassian back in the day. That's a guy. BMAX, the suit is feeling sharp. I must say, it was a good choice. Feel really good about it. And Kako is better, Professor. You're saying that's the thing, right? He's playing against the men. He should be better. And Trevor Zigra third is crazy, though. Yeah, I don't know if I'd take him at third. I think there's still a lot better choices. Is Kako 1 overall? He could be, Clem. He very well could be. If Cousins is around, I'm celebrating. Card breaks, that's the question. Who is going to be around at 8? There's probably going to be, out of the top 10, there's guaranteed to be 3 guys remaining when we go to pick at 8. That's the beauty of this. No matter how you cut a top 10, there's bound to be 3 guys in the top 10 left when the Oilers pick at 8. I mean, we had the good pick of Evan Bouchard falling to us last year at 10. This year, 2 spots up. Very interesting. And Renegade, Chicago is going to be strong on defense if they take Bowen Byram. Well, if they can never get rid of Seabrook and what's his name? How much do you think other teams would pay for Puljujarvi? At this point, Nicholas, probably not much at all. Cousins 10 out of 10, who I want? When I first started doing prospect identification to say who I wanted, I think Dylan Cousins was a name interesting, and just the more you see about him, the more interesting and the more awesome he looks at. Sell Lucic and trade McNugget. No, Clem, we can't be trading Nugent Hopkins. That's not a way to go. And no way. But Colson falls out of the top 10. Rockin', that is a very not bold prediction. I think that's fair. How far is that Russian going to drop? Do the Oilers pull the trigger on him? Mr. Hawk, I don't think we do. Mike, I don't think we do. And Ken's just looking. Ken's looking around. That's what I think he's got to do. Did you hear Ken Holland talk today about yes? I did not, Chewy. I did not have a chance. I was at work, and then I had all this stream prep to do. So we'll find out if we get it going right in the right direction tonight. It's going to be good. I don't care what happens with either of them. We just got to get it right tonight. Let's go. Dak would be a surprise at 8. Yeah, probably. I think he's guaranteed at least top 6. Oilers need to let Yessa go to Europe. It will help him grow and hopefully come back with more trade value. That's the thing. Is the Europe option is not the worst option because he is able to build up that trade value and then he can go out there and get traded to whatever team he wants. He just has to show promise again. Right now, I don't know why. And Podolskin is signed to a 2-year contract. The Oilers need somebody who can jump in right in this year. Josh, we cannot afford to rush another prospect. That is the worst thing we could do tonight. That is the worst thing we could do. And Puljujärvi needs a timeout in Europe for a year. That's right, Frester. And he is playing hardball with Yessa and his agent. Only if the deal suits the Oilers will Yessa be traded. That's the fair deal. And let's see here. And there we go. Let's see what else we got. And Sean, what's going on? What's going on, my friend? There's the dog. You knew he had to make his way in here at some point. Hello, Mr. Rudy. And why'd you put a timer on my comments, UV? That's Mr. Clem making sure you're not throwing stupid stuff in there. You can't be using the F-bombs tonight. I'd force Jesper to play on the Oilers. Players dictating too much nowadays. Professor, that's true enough. And Kako, if he's available. Guys, could we wish? Could we wish? Subban rumors are heating up. That they are. And Prime Dubs, what's going on? What's going on, Mr. Prime Dubs? Looking sharp, thank you. And Tim? Tim, what's going on, my man? I know what's going on. Hope you're having a great night. And you ever think of setting up a fan draft league? Some good fun throughout the hockey season. I've been in one of those things. I absolutely suck at them. And UV blanked it out, but we'll be good. And Oilers should take a look at Panarin or Subban. 21, we'd need to move a lot of cap in one of those trades. That's the problem. Moving the cap is the key. And Jeff Merrick. What's Jeff Merrick up to this evening? He's looking sharp. I'd given a little wink and the nod, and he's got a movie here. You didn't know the prospects. Of course, we need to get to know them even more than we already have this show. And I hope Holland doesn't make any trades with the Islanders. Oh, guys, could you imagine Oilers Twitter? Could you imagine Oilers Twitter if he made a move with the Islanders? My God, it would be the end of it. Emreet, I don't know if the Oilers are drafting Broberg. That's what all the Oilers guys are saying, but I don't exactly buy it. I don't buy it 100%. I'm not sold. Don't sell me yet on it. Let's see what else we got here. Is any superstitions? Panarin, yeah, I don't know. And Cousins, oh please. That's right, B-Max. Cousins would be beautiful. Cousins is the dream on this for sure. And Broberg or Caulfield, I'm taking Caulfield all day in that matchup, that's for sure. And UV, you know the case. So guys, we are a whole 4 minutes out from this draft starting. We'll be good. We'll be good. It's coming. It's coming. We'll be good. Caulfield. So, you nervous? I think I'm a little nervous. This is the one that defines us, guys. This is the one that's going to kind of define how the Oilers do to start the whole off season, right? This is the off season trend starter, and it's going to be interesting to see. This is why we suck. What? No pick. I don't know. Hall or Gaudreau, who's better for the Oilers? Well, neither really, because can't afford them. And I'd freak out if we draft Broberg. There's better talent out there. This whole thing, I think it's more just because we have so many defensemen. I think Broberg's very talented. It's just a matter of we have too many defensemen. And I want to see tons of trades. Me too, Professor. I want trades to be announced. Let's get the pot stirring. Man, you guys imagine if like 4 or 5 firsts are moved? Guys, that would be nuts. That would be absolutely fantastic as an Oilers fan to see everybody else making moves. That would justify us to be able to make a move. And we are only 3 minutes away from what could be Yuri Bettman possibly stepping up to the podium to announce the Tyson Barrie trade. And Sean, what would you do if you were the Oilers GM? If I'm Ken Holland, you got to explore all the options. I don't know what you do in the end. You just explore all the options. I don't know why, but I have a feeling Holland will make a big move. Guys, if we move Lucic, that would be the big move. And I think Nicholas and I would celebrate all the way to the bank on that one. And I hope we get a steal in the draft. I don't care where. I don't care where we get the steal. Right, 21? If you get him in the 7th round, dandy. Absolutely dandy. And trade Lucic for Kako wherever he goes. Oh, Clem. Oh, Clem. You and UV are absolutely trolling around. If we make a pick, I will be in the bathroom throwing up. Man, I don't know. Dylan Cousins. Google Dylan Cousins. I think you'll feel better about yourself. And Ken Holland always high on Swedish players. That's right. I know. That's the thing. That's probably another fair point on it, but I think we're going to be fine. And all moves will be made soon. Will Bettman get booed? That's the question. I'm going to have to listen in nice and tight to see if it happens. And all moves will be made soon. That's what we're happening. 1 minute to go, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to get it going. I have no idea who this Kako guy is. Clem? Capo Kako. Do the Google. In Holland we trust. 21, that's about all we can do at this point. It's Holland, Tippett, Keith Gretzky, Jim Playfair, Glenn Gullison, Connor McDavid, Leon Draisaitl, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, Darnell Nurse, Mikko Koskinen. Got to place our hopes in these guys. Got a good feeling about our front end changes now that some time has went on, and I've seen the interviews. Looking forward to the Oilers under Holland and Tippett. Fresner, that's good to hear. That's what I think they're going to win a lot of people over if they do it right. If they can't play now, I have no use for them. We need cap space. It's true, Matt. But there's more than one way to move cap space. You don't have to necessarily move the pick, right? Chris Russell, very good to the Leafs. You got Adam Larsson, who would be very good elsewhere. And it's good. He's from Finland. He's going first overall. That's right, Clem. Is Puljujarvi for Filial a good trade? I don't know. You need to add something at this point. Puljujarvi wouldn't even go for a 3rd rounder at this point. We're going to get it going, boys. They're advertising the Blue Jays game at 6 o'clock. It's 6 o'clock, ladies and gentlemen. And they're advertising the Blue Jays game. Here we go. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Dolany TV. And welcome to the 2019 NHL Entry Draft. For those of you who have been watching, let's get going. The Edmonton Oilers table live on Sportsnet right now. It's going to be a good night of Oilers talent. There it is. The pick is a kicker for our lack of talent. And I'm at the draft. I just heard Sabres are really high on Cedars. Okay, Emery, that's going to be interesting. It's starting, ladies and gentlemen. It is absolutely starting tonight. And there is, well, Matt, I'm not saying the 1st overall pick. I'm saying a pick. And who cares about the draft? It's Twins baseball time. Clem's getting in on the Twins baseball. Guys, if you want to go on over at some point and check out Mr. Clem's Twins coverage, if you're in the States, you will very much so appreciate what he is doing and what the Twins are doing this year. Dustin finger snaps, that's right. We got to get this going. Ethan Pulo and something else to move up to 5th or 4th. I don't know. I'd take Ethan Pulo to move up to 6th. That would be an alright trade. BMAX spraying. Hull must be laughing at the situation. Deja vu, that's right. I'm the 8th overall pick. UV. You and me, we could all wish it. We could all wish it and we could all hope it. So guys, 46 of you joining live on Dolany TV right now as we await the start of the 2019 NHL Entry Draft. Again, it's going to be good. I'm a huge Canucks fan. Emery, did I get you in here via the Pedersen videos I did? Well, they're a little greasy, aren't they? Anyway, I don't know, man. I'm just trying to shake up my Chiarelli trauma. That's right. Shake up the old Chiarelli trauma. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, I can say that phrase a million times over. It's going to be a good night to be an Oilers fan tonight. It's starting Barrie trade about to be announced. Nicholas, we're about to find out. That house is packed. Oh my goodness, is Rogers Arena ever packed? It's Rogers Arena, not Rogers Place. Keep that in mind. Jeff Merrick, Sam Cosentino, Louis DeBrusque, and Brian Burke are your panel. Louis DeBrusque, happy his kid isn't going through the draft. He doesn't have to be the father tonight. He can actually be his analyst self and do it good. Lunch mates, buddy. And don't Chiarelli, that's right, Rockin'. We can't afford to Chiarelli tonight. Damn. Let's get it going. Jeff Merrick talking to Sam Cosentino. Sam Cosentino's laughing, guys. keep the mood light. We're going to have ourselves a good old night. And I don't even know what Matt said. Clem, if you called him. So let's see. Sportsnet wildcards. Kirby Dack, Saskatoon. Then you've got Spencer Knight, U.S. National Development Team #1 North American goalie. Vasily Podolkin, the #2 international skater. And Arthur Kaliev, 7th overall North American skater. And guys, yes, tonight we cannot have swearing going on. Problem is, if we have swearing in the chat due to new YouTube rules, the stream will be pretty much crapped out of everybody else's feeds due to a couple of rule changes, and that really is not good. We want to try and have this be the biggest celebration tonight it possibly can be, so let's keep it clean in the chat and let's keep it healthy. Let's go, guys. This is going to be the big night, and I feel that they're just delaying at this point. This is going to be a ridiculous night, that's for sure. And no more Shirley nightmares. That's right, B-Max. And UV, you're related to Jujar Carroll. That's awesome, buddy. That's awesome. Let's see. Is that why you got a strike? Well, no. I hadn't even started that stream. That stream was due to titling. That was the problem there. I titled it wrong and had live and stream next to each other with an NHL game in the title. That don't fly. Did you hear that Vancouver is talking to PC? Yes, I did. They're now talking about Philip Broberg, who's absolutely a skating wonder, but that's not what the Oilers need on the back end. And Matt Robinson falls out of the first round to us in the second. That would be an alright go. Matt Robinson looking like a good prospect. And let's see, UV. Broberg runs a power play. That's what it looks like. But I mean, international hockey's kind of easier to run power plays than you'd say, right? There's no actual effective penalty kill for a bunch of kids. That is the essence of how it goes. So guys, breathe, relax, and we'll see. And Clem, I did fight it. Didn't work. Cup #2. Got a straw on that one. And Cousins, please. Webba, I'm taking it. I'd take it all the way. And there's Wayne Gretzky. I don't know what Wayne Gretzky's doing at the table. Giving Ken Holland the old boys club ear. I don't know. That's kind of, I don't know what's going on. Wayne Gretzky's like, I never got drafted. I ain't got nothing for you, Ken. Sorry. It's all good. We'll be fine. Brian Burke. All right. So Brian Burke reporting that it's likely that scouts from Detroit will join Ken Holland in Edmonton after this draft. There you go. Ladies and gentlemen, the Oilers news of the night to start. Going down to Elliot Friedman. Just waiting, guys. Just waiting. So it looks like Kapanen is extended. That's what Elliot Friedman's getting at. Rockin', we'll find out. Nothing flashing up. Whew, guys, it's going to be scary. It's going to be a scary night. We're going to have to try and keep the news a feed, and we'll see what Mr. Elliot Friedman tweets throughout the night. I've got Elliot Friedman tweets coming straight to my laptop. We'll be good. Kapanen sounds like he's almost done on an extension. That's right. And why don't you put headphones in and listen? Clem, that is a genius. That is a genius idea, my man. That is a genius idea. Hold on. Let me rally up my headphones here. Let me rally up the old headphones. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go. The old PS4 mic. That's what I use for a headphone nowadays. Can you believe it? I am a broken guy. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, got the earpiece in. We are good to roll. We are going to rock tonight, and let's get going for it. What do we got? Where am I? See how ridiculous this looks. This looks good. We'll be fine. We'll be good. And let's get to it. It's just a couple of little bit of things going on for the NHL draft. You guys ready? I don't know. We're starting a little bit late. I hope Ottawa gets new hook. Danny, well, buddy, I'm hoping so. You guys get something. And here we go. We've got a man in the stands. That is Dan Murphy, the Vancouver Canucks reporter. For Sportsnet, this is not related to hockey, but have you heard about the new Tobey Maguire Sporting Man 4 movie rumors? It's so hyped. Well, that would be pretty cool, I'd say. I couldn't say it wouldn't be. And what's going on only? Great to have you in here tonight. We're going to get going right away. This is going to be a big, big night for the NHL. A big night for the Oilers, and a big night for all of us, as hopefully the Oilers get it right tonight. That's the big question. Are the Oilers going to go out there and get it right for us finally? That's the question. Ken Holland, the man in charge, who is indeed the guy, hopefully, to do that for us. Maybe the Devils are trading their pick. That could be. If they're working on something, the Devils definitely are the ones to be delaying the start. And Holland is our hero. Not quite yet, but he's decorated so far. He's doing an all right job to start. And Gary Bettman is on. Okay, hold on a second. And here we go. NHL Commissioner Gary Bettman standing up. Why don't I have any sound? Oh, they were just cutting. Gary Bettman applauding the Blues. Oh, man. Booze. This is the way. NHL fans just don't like Gary Bettman. That's just the way it works. I think Holland will take us to the finals. That would be sick. Uh-oh. Is this a trade? Is this a trade, ladies and gentlemen? Sedin Twins. What is going on? Is he bringing out the Sedin Twins? They're there. All right, they're bringing out the old Sedin Twins. That's good. Empty seats. There they be. Okay, there's the old cheers. There we go. Gary Bettman actually does something. Those are not boos. They are blues. That's right, too. That would not be something if they were. That's better. That's better. Thought he was announcing a trade. Q-tips, I thought so as well. This is going to be interesting. You guys are going to be a little bit ahead of me. So I hope for anyone not watching, we don't get two wires crossed and we'll be good. Sedin Twins are out in full effect, ready to get going. Twins are in the house. It's going to be a good night in Vancouver. For those Vancouver season ticket holders who got all those seats and then tried selling them for ridiculous prices, guys, that absolutely hurt me. I wanted those tickets so bad. This was supposed to be my trip, but it didn't work out. Here we go. Gary Bettman, he's going to let them talk. Look at all those Canucks fans in attendance. Man, oh man, it's a big night for Canucks fans. This is a celebration for them. Trade Lucic for a bag of pucks. Curtin, welcome in. First comment of the night for you. And they're booing the hell out of the commissioner. Yeah, they just did, Jacob. That they did. And well, we're. Yes, exactly. Now they're cheering on the Twins. Daniel and Henrik Sedin. Beauties. Absolutely beauties. Who else heard the rumors about the Spider-Man for? I did, UV. I did. Now we'll watch a short little video about these two. Absolutely learning how to play hockey in Vancouver. Absolutely becoming Hall of Famers. These guys were elite. Yeah, this Dragon Mat, they are absolutely dragging the heck out of this. I mean, what did you expect? I shouldn't have started at 5:30, but I thought better get on in the hype to start and we'll get going. This is absolutely dragging, but I don't mind watching Sedin highlights. You know what? Honestly, as soon as they show something against the Oilers, then maybe I'll have an anger snap, but right now I don't mind watching them score on Kiprusoff. That was a good day. And let's see, ABC, we could hope, and rumor has it Chiarelli might work for the Canucks management. Curtum, yes, that would be absolutely good for the Oilers. Lucic to Canucks confirmed. Sedin scoring there. Sedin scoring there. This is all just Sedin scoring, that's all it is. And they should let Yessa play in Europe, George. That's about the best thing they can do at this point. And the Sedins are absolute legends. That they are, guys. There is absolutely no denying that they're absolute legends. They are to be retired. Jerseys to be retired in February. That's going to be a magical moment in Vancouver. They don't want to announce the date, but we'll find out. And Dolan, you're the hockey guy. Choices. Joseph, you make your choice. I'll be okay with whatever. We're just here to have a good night tonight. They're announcing the jersey retirements for Daniel and Henrik Sedin tonight. In February next year during a Canucks home game. What's taking forever for the pick? Curtum, they are just talking about the Sedin Twins. Honestly, I don't even know which one's which. Curtum, I don't know which Sedin twin is which. I couldn't tell you. I think the little bit taller one's Daniel, right? I think so. I hope so. And then Henrik's on the left. I'm not sure. Screen left, screen right. They both look the same. They have aged perfectly in sync with each other. It's absolutely insane. And we'll find out. Bettman is dragging it on. Yeah, that's exactly. Taller is Henrik. Okay, so Henrik is screen left. I hope so. Vancouver fans are classless. Nah, it's just the way it goes. The taller one kind of looks like basketball player Kevin Love. I think they both look like each other. That's the problem. Okay, now this Vancouver Canucks fan thing is getting ridiculous. You know what? You boo him when he walks up. I think that's the thing. I'd boo him too. You boo him when he walks up. That's the culture of it. But the fact that it's being dragged on. I want to hear we have a trade. I know. Me too. Surprised. So many times. All right, starting the first round with the New Jersey Devils. I'd rather him part of the Blue Man group. Oh, jeez. And good grief. Yeah, that was quite a mess. That was a long mess. Now we'll go to the New Jersey Devils, and we'll see how long they have. They have 2 minutes and 47 seconds to make the trade, or make a pick, or if somebody makes a trade. Let's see. He could have made the pick already. Well, he doesn't make the pick. The New Jersey Devils do. And is this when we finally say goodbye to Lucic? We're hoping. And I hope Oilers are active this year. Me as well, George. It's going to be an interesting night. There goes Ray Shero to the stand. He's going to tap a guy. And what's he doing? He's getting everybody going. He's telling them the plan. It's going to be interesting to see who they end up picking. Guys, you're going to erupt with the first overall pick. They're making their rounds around. And this one should be quick. Danny, I'm hoping it will be. That's a good chance that Mitch Marner will get traded. That's right. Rumor has it, Curtis. It's going to be a mess. And now Ray Shero is going to sit down. They're going to make it the drama. That's right, the drama. We're holding on. We're waiting. And Ray Shero's looking around. He's got his idea. We'll find out. We'll find out what happens here. And the New Jersey Devils have not won a playoff series since reaching the 2012 Stanley Cup Final. That is the way she goes. Who's Oilers' most popular choice? I think Cousins. Guys, I think we can all agree Cousins is the guy. If he's there at 8, we got to take. And Kakko is better, but pick Hughes and let's get the party started. Matt, that's what we're hoping for. I don't know, they've got a minute 25. Wouldn't you start walking up to the stand? You got to do something. You got to do something. They've got some Reese Popped mix on the table there. I'll take some of that. That would be all right. And here we go. As I want Canucks to take Zigra, but he is not going to be there at 10. Yeah, I don't think he will be. He's going to be up there, and they're absolutely just taking every video possible of these guys. Ray Shero, who signed an extension, is taking an extension of time to get this first pick going. Kakko, number 1. Okay, so Hughes it is. Let's find out. Ray Shero's going up. Come on, something's going to happen. It's getting warm for the first Hughes and Kakko. Come on, picks in. Somebody's going to be in. Okay, Ray Shero's putting on his jacket. Guys, this is what I'm reporting. Ray Shero is putting on his jacket. The last 5 overall picks, Ekblad, McDavid, Matthews, Heischer, and then you've got, of course, Rasmus Dahlin. Rocking the draft pick is in. Pick is in. Here we go. Got to be Kakko for first, but it won't be mad if it's Hughes. 21, let's find out what goes on. Hughes and Kakko are like Matthews versus Sebastian Aho. Oh, I don't know. It's going to be a tough question. Here we go. You want me to leave now or stick around? UV, you're good. You're good. Pick in. Here we go, boys. They're walking up to the podium. The New Jersey Devils getting things going. Has drafted a CHL player with first-round pick in all 4 seasons. With the Devils, well, he'd be stupid too this year. That's all I got to say. Drafted a forward with first-round pick in 5 of the last 7 drafts. Here we go. Everybody's walking up. Everyone's looking all impressed. And here we go. Let's go. Who's going to be the pick? More people still walking up. How do they have that many people at the table? Hughes it is. All right. George is saying Hughes it is. And let's get the announcement here. Drum rolls. Oh, man. I got no drum roll. I'm terrible with the drum roll. Let's see who's going to make the pick. And Ray Shero. What's going on? What's going on? Kakko falling 8. There we go. He's just thanking the crowd. And let's go, boys. Everybody get your drum roll ready. Here it is. The number 1 overall selection. Oh, he's thanking the Aquilini family. Holy crap, guys. They are absolutely dragging this out. Come on, somebody's got to make a pick here. Let's go. Let's go. Oh my good. Holy crap, boys. Holy, they are absolutely dragging this out. Martin Brodeur's going to get it going. Here we go. Martin Brodeur to make the pick, and let's go. J.K. Hughes. Let's see what's going on. Shock. And there you go. Jack Hughes it is. Jack Hughes is your number 1 overall pick in the NHL Entry Draft for 2019. Now, did I already have that there? We'll see if that board refreshes. I'm hoping the draft board refreshes. That would be clutch if it did. And selected first overall by the Devils, Jack Hughes. Guys, ladies and gentlemen, that is your number 1 pick. Now it's time, hopefully, a trade to be announced by the Oilers or by somebody else. The Tyson Barrie as rumored, and we would be good. And Matt, you're totally shocked. Well, I'm not. Time for some smoke. All right, Matt, best of luck. And okay, now a trade. Yes, a trade would be excellent. 228. Career points, Jack Hughes. Man, look at how young Jack Hughes looks. Watch out for the Devils team. Yeah, they're going to be good. Jack Hughes, dangerous speed, attacks the net without fear, which sounds like Connor McDavid to me. And look at this. Watch this one. Bang and in and scores. What a beauty. What a beauty. And you are on a bad delay. Yes, Matt, I know I am on a bad delay. That's the problem of live streaming and watching Sportsnet now at the same time. It's a bad delay, but it's a Jack Hughes pick. 5'10", 168 pounds. That guy is tiny. I mean, he's somehow bigger than me, but tinier than me at the same rate. And you're on a bad delay. Yes. I've already read that. So Jack Hughes goes and shakes everyone. Americans selected first overall. Brian Lawton, Mike Modano, Berard. Oh, man, I can't remember how you say his first name. Rick DiPietro, Eric Johnson, Patrick Kane, Austin Matthews, and there it is. That is literally me. Bang. Jack Hughes wearing the 19 of Travis Zajac on it. Oh, guys, that is it. Good pick by New Jersey. Nico and Jack. They're going to be a scary combination for years to come. Most points all time. U18 world champions. Jack Hughes, Alex Ovechkin, number 2 at 31. Jack Hughes with 32. There's your round 1 pick number 1 for the New Jersey Devils. Jack Hughes it is. No, the draft, not live stream. Yeah, the draft. I know. That's what I mean, Matt. It's bad. It's what happens when a live stream and draft watch at the same time. And Nico has a friend. Yes, he does. He has a new, young, talented friend to play with, not named Taylor Hall. So Jack Hughes will go off for an interview, and now we should have the interesting take on what happens here. Where do you think Hall will sign? I don't know. I think you now got to sign in New Jersey. It just makes sense. And so Jack Hughes, born in Orlando, Florida. That is the crazy part. He was born in Orlando, Florida. Jeez, that's crazy. And now, it's Elliot Friedman and Ray Shero. Rangers have the results. Okay, Rangers have the pick. Let's find out. It's usually the channel, Matt. All right, let's go, guys. This is going to be another good pick. Capo Caco, I think you got to expect him to go next. That's the question, right? Is Capo Caco the next one? Or are we going to see something absolutely insane that maybe we're not ready for? And we'll find out. I'd rather go second and play for the Rangers. Well, hey, the Devils aren't that bad. Honestly, the Devils have some history. I mean, same thing as the Oilers kind of deal, but you could have it. And New York Rangers front office, John Davidson is the president, Jeff Gorton, general manager, Chris Drury, assistant GM, Glenn Sather, senior advisor to the owner, and senior advisor to the president is Mike Barnett. I'd rather go second and play for the Rangers. Well, that is what George is saying. Kako is locked in. The Hughes boys spent a lot of time in Canada, though I can imagine they did. And McDavid should have won the Ted Lindsay. I was so chapped. Well, I'd say he should have definitely won at least something the other night. And let's see, Jack Hughes up there with Tara Sloan. It's going to be interesting. He's smaller than the female interviewer. Well, he's a small kid. Like, I mean, I almost have bigger shoulders than the kid's a hockey player. That's not good. 3 Hughes, I believe. Yes, there's a younger Hughes yet. And we'll find out. Poor McDavid, it's just good motivation for him. Team leaders, the pick not in for New Jersey or for New York yet. Goals, Mika Zibanejad scored 30 goals and 44 assists for the New York Rangers last year. 74 points. God dang. Man, Ottawa must feel bad. And let's see, Quinn Jack and a youngest brother. Yeah, that's the crazy part. Man, I don't remember what the younger brother's name is, but it's pretty good for them. Keandre Miller, a left defenseman in the 2018 draft for New York. Pick is in. Guys, the pick is in for New York. That is the breaking news. McDavid would destroy Kucherov 1-on-1 straight up. Oh yeah, Kucherov's only really got a shot. And let's see what ends up hitting here. Get rid of the plug. JP, Matt, we're celebrating the draft tonight. We don't need to worry about Yessa unless we trade him. If we trade him, then we'll worry about him then. We've worried about him enough. And here we go. New York walking up to the draft table. This is going to be good. As Capo Caco, the next one waiting. Guys, are you ready for the next pick in the NHL Entry Draft? As acquired the 20th overall from Jets as part of the trade. Acquired Trouba from the Jets from 20th overall pick and Neil Pong. So they just traded picks. But that's how hockey is nowadays. Small speed, skill nowadays. Wild George, I wouldn't say it's fully there, right? We saw what the St. Louis Blues did in the Cup final. It is scary that it still works because that is at heart how hockey is supposed to be played. And Glenn Sather, man, guy's got to be sick of being in drafts. Dude's old. Let's find out Capo Caco. And there we go, Jeff Gordon saying hello. There you go. Capo Caco is a New York Ranger. At least his rights belong to the Rangers now. That's kind of how it works. He's got to sign the contract yet, but he is the player that will be an absolute corner piece for the New York Rangers franchise from here on out. Capo Caco, what a beauty. And what up to him? What a Friday night shift listening to Draft on 6:30. Ched, how's it going? Matt, great to hear you're out at work. And Sather has got to be in his late 70s. Oh, easily. He's got to be. Look at Caco, man. Guy absolutely tears. Dude is unreal. But Savage, welcome in. Let's see. Comparable to Mikko Rantanen, NHL potential, top line winger. Room to improve his strength. Well, he's looking pretty strong on the puck here. Strengths are vision, puck protection. Oh, guys, this is going to be good. And let's see. Highest drafted Finnish-born players. Kari Lehtinen to Atlanta, 2nd overall in 02. Barkov, 2nd overall. Patrick Laine, 2nd overall. Berg, 3rd overall. And then you've got Jokinen, 3rd overall. Heiskanen, 3rd overall. And Kotkaniemi, last year, shocked old Kotkaniemi lady, 3rd overall. Now, we don't know what will happen. This is where it gets exciting. Guys, Capo Caco has put on his Rangers jersey, and this is where it gets exciting here. Most point by 18-year-old at World Championships. Well, Capo Caco, number 2 for Finland, behind Patrick Laine. Now, Pump, you might want to throw a suggestion out here as to what's going on. And man, okay, Capo Caco had 22 goals in the league last year. That's absolutely insane for an 18-year-old. Beat Alexander Barkov's goal. That's good. You think Oilers will take forward or defenseman? I'm hoping they will take a forward. Dylan Cousins is my man. That is who I have on the pick list. I'm very much so hoping for it. Hold on, I just need to adjust here. Oh, that's not working. And there we go. Just trying to adjust the back. So, Capo Caco is now a New York Ranger. You've got Jack Hughes, a New York Devil. Or New Ranger. New Jersey Devil. Holy crap, guys. It's going to be a late night, ain't it? 4 Finnish players that will be surpassed by this rookie. Yeah, that's right. And what if they traded their pick? Well, it would be the crazy part. Now Chicago's got 2 minutes and 42. If I was Chicago, I'd be taking Bowen Byram, I think. That's the consensus, right? Let's go to the TSN Hockey Final Mock Draft. And they've actually got Chicago taking Alex Turcotte and then Colorado taking Bowen Byram. Do I buy it? I don't buy it for an absolute second. Not at all. But we'll find out. Edmonton was just being in the rain last few days. Just heading into the lunchroom. Have a good night. There you go. Got to go right away. Got my hockey game. It's finals. All right, Savage. And Nicholas is back. Your board is still empty at 2. Dustin, it should refresh right away. There we go. Capo Caco refreshed. And we're good to go. So no trades yet, Nicholas. We'll get on it right away, hopefully. And Capo Caco getting in there. Is his English better than Yes Pugliarvi? Let's find out. Holy crap, he sounds like a 40-year-old man. Did not expect that. That is the old Finnish to English transition. That is crazy. Just wanted to see who goes 3rd overall, then I can breathe. That's right, Matt. That's going to be the big thing. We need to figure out who goes 3rd overall. And now Chicago, 1:25 left. Let's see. If Ken Holland, I would go for a 3rd trade. Well, that's a possibility on the board, that's for sure. And last first-round picks, Adam Boquist, Nicholas Bodine, Henry Jokiharju, and, okay. Chicago first-round position. They've had quite a few. And Cousins or Ziegler, George, I'm going Cousins. Turcotte may be it. Man, Turcotte would be absolutely crazy if he goes at 3. That shakes up the entire draft. And Chicago moving up. Cousins, Frester, that's right. As we're going to see. Could you imagine Cousins at 3? Guys, that would be nuts. And Sam Cosentino is predicting Dak for 3rd for Chicago. He says he knows his stuff. This could be interesting. Have they already picked Dak? For Kanuka, PC is your new GM. Oh, not quite yet. Not confirmed there, Matt. And why does Colorado already have a name on their board? I don't know. Do they? No, they have Ottawa. They have Ottawa. That's the thing. They have Ottawa from Ottawa on there. Let's go, boys. Chicago pick is in. And Canucks. I see. Okay, we good. And Frester, the first real pick is coming up. That's right. They're taking Turcotte. I don't know. Here it is. Let's find out what's going to happen, Pump. Yes, the new Canucks GMP. And Gary Bettman going through, and he's going to allow him to step up. Stan Bowman. Thanking the city of Vancouver. Why do all the GMs look depressed? Well, they maybe don't like what they're getting. And Matt, at least your American boys are getting some respect. That's right. After 4th pick is when trades get dropped. Said my crystal ball. Frester, we're hoping. Guys, that's right. I said. I had the tweet from Elliot Friedman pop up that they were taking Kirby Dack. It's Kirby Dack from Fort Saskatchewan, Alberta. Guys, the Saskatoon Blades product, 73 points in 62 games played. 25 goals, 73 points, and that is the crazy part. What just happened? Guys, the draft just happened. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2019 NHL Entry Draft. We were waiting for something crazy to happen, and now it has happened. So Kirby Dack, that means Alex Turcotte is available at 4. He's available at 4. That's going to be crazy. That's the crazy thing. So Gay went to, like I was, what? This is insane. This is absolutely insane. We could have had Byron. Well, you could have, Danny. You could have. And now we find out what happens with number 4. I think if you're Colorado, you take Byram all day. Obviously, if you're Colorado, now you pull the trigger. You absolutely pull the trigger on the trade for Tyson Barrie. You trade him away, you take Bowen Byram. Bowen Byram, and man, oh man, how insane would that D pairing be? Guys, can you imagine that D pairing in Colorado with that young, talented Cale Makar? Breathe, it sounds beautiful. So, pick is in for Chicago. It's Kirby Dack. And last 5 first round picks for the Saskatoon Blades: Sherbeck, Siemens, Gillies, Setaguchi back in 05, and Mike Green with Washington back in 04. I hope, Matt. Like Bouchard, I hope, man. Bowen Byram to us would be a steal. You have to take a defenseman if he's on the board then. This is going to be nuts, guys. This is the real action. This gets fun. As this is going to be fun. And imagine Byram with Bouch. That's a pair, guys. You'd be able to have two solid D-lines for once. And can you imagine if Byram drops to the Oilers? I don't know. Colorado, I don't. They'd have to be damn stupid. They have to be damn stupid to not take Byram right here. This is a pick. You got to announce the trade and get it going. This is, if you're Colorado, you got to announce that trade right now. But Kirby Dach, third overall, absolutely stunned by it. And do I know who I am? Yeah, I know who I am. And WHL primary assists, U18, Kirby Dach, 30 primary assists. Guys, absolutely not. LA takes Turcotte, you think? I don't know. And it says something about our scouting, though, Matt. I don't know what Matt said. Oh, now, made playoffs for fourth time in the last 10 years. Lost in the second round of the Sharks, guys. We don't need to rehash that. That was nasty. And I won't puke for Byram. That's right, Matt. That's right. Byram would be a steal. That's the thing. Byram or Turcotte, we're going to be good. Turcotte probably ends up in LA. That would be probably where he goes best. I think he's an American, so that makes sense. But I think Colorado is interested in a forward. George, how do you pass up Byram? I don't understand how. If you are Colorado right here with a chance, all the rumors swirling about Tyson Barrie, I don't know how in the world you don't trade Tyson Barrie and draft Bowen Byram right here. I have no clue how you don't do it. I had the Blackhawks now. No, I think they're good. They screwed themselves. And we will all know how good he is, though, Matt. That's right. Pick's in, I think. Nope, pick's not in on my screen pump, but we'll find out. You could be right. Colorado team leaders. 99 points for McKinnon, 41-58 split. Game-winning goals, 9 for Landeskog, and Semyon Varlamov, 20 wins. If they pass up Byram, I have no words. Guys, there obviously would have to be something we don't know. Let's see. Hopefully Ken Holland will make a huge difference for us as GM. We're hoping, Matt. We're hoping. But teams passed up Bouchard last year. That's the true part, George. That's the true part. I mean, if the Oilers get two young D-men just thrown into their laps by being passed by other teams, you gotta make the other team sorry about it. That's all there is. That's all there is to it. So let's go. UV, you're playing the hockey. You're playing the hockey. Martin Cott, Cale Makar, who I actually once interviewed way back when. Tyson Yost, Mikko Rantanen, Connor Bleakley. Connor Bleakley didn't pan out. Pick is in. There we go. Joe Sakic talking to... Oh, he's talking to everyone. Announcing. Yeah, exactly. Here we go. Mr. Joe Sakic. Byram. Nicholas says Byram. Okay, so now it is. Now that's a steal. Byram Bouchard. They took Byram. Bowen Byram. So there was no way. There was absolutely no way. So guys, now you got to be on the lookout. You've got to be on the lookout for the Colorado Avalanche to dial up and trade Tyson Barrie. That's all there is to it. Bowen Byram, the Cranbrook, BC native, June 13th, 2001 birth date. And, well, Vancouver Giants, WHL team, we all know what he did there. We've seen the highlights. Turcotte Dunzigra, I don't know. It's going to be interesting. We're going to get to a weird spot where I think at the end of the day, Dylan Cousins is coming to Edmonton. This is what it's looking like. Dylan Cousins, unless somebody pulls the Chicago, is coming to Edmonton. Guys, this is absolutely nuts. Byram is an Avalanche player. That's absolutely crazy. Here we go. Byram rushing up the ice. In on the corner here. Through to the net. And backhand scores. Oh, buddy, he's filthy. Him and Cale Makar are going to do absolutely crazy things together. Guys, it's going to be awesome. He looks young. Man, he's got to cut the hair back a little bit better. It's not sharp. If we get Cousins, I'll be so happy, guys. I'm about to be very happy if we end up clutching up Mr. Dylan Cousins at the draft. I didn't think there was much of a way. Nobody really figured there was much of a way, but now it's seeming like we have to do. Nicholas, they have to trade. Barry now, do the Colorado Avalanche. They absolutely do. That's the crazy part. The old Colorado Avalanche and Tyson Barrie, the marriage has ended, and it looks like it's going. Anyone like the idea Coyotes move to Quebec? Matt, I'm all for it. I'm all for it, buddy. Who's excited for the Grimes movies? UV, I absolutely am. But Bowen Byram, back to him. Strengths, mobility, vision. Room to improve positioning. What young defenseman doesn't need to improve positioning? NHL potential, top pair defenseman, and comparable to Morgan Rielly. Guys, that's, if you're Colorado, you've got a Morgan Rielly playing with Cale Makar. Oh, good night. R.I.P. Don't want to play defense or don't want to play offense against Colorado. You look like you're about to get drafted, Tyson. Well, to me, see, I'm way too many years removed. There we go. That's the iced tea. Done and gone. 31 wins were the fewest in a full season since 2007 for the LA Kings, who have 2 minutes and 35 seconds to make the pick. And Wilner, why are the Oilers not inquiring about Tristan Jarry? He has no room in Pittsburgh because Murray is entrenched as the starter and DeSmith is the backup. Hey, it's a name you got to look at. I don't know if the Oilers have inquired or not, but once things get heated up here towards the 8th pick, we might find out. No move the Coyotes to Houston. I wouldn't be opposed to that either, Rockin'. That'd be pretty cool. And the idea of Nurse playing forward really stuck with me. Fresder, it's a good idea. I tell you, it's a good idea. And why did the chicken cross the road? We're not going there tonight. And Bowen Byram. Guys, ladies and gentlemen, Bowen Byram, the draft pick for the Colorado Avalanche this year. What a beauty. What an absolute beauty. So you've got Jack Hughes, Capo Caco, Kirby Dach, and then you've got Bowen Byram, who goes via that pick from Ottawa to Colorado in the Matt Duchene trade, the deferred pick. And now he's an Avalanche player to pair up with Cale Makar, my boy. It's going to be good, guys. This is going to be absolutely insane to see what happens for the Colorado Avalanche next year, the year after, probably 3 years down the road. I can see the Colorado Avalanche Oilers being in that conference final, fighting it out to go to the old Cup. And now that is Rob Blake has drafted a center with first-round pick in his first 2 years as GM. Oh, that's Sean Byram. Never mind. I'm not sure who I'm talking about. Sorry, looked kind of familiar. And Duchene for Byram. Oh, yeah. Isn't that a heck of a deal, Nicholas? Especially considering how it panned out for Ottawa. How much further ahead is Ottawa getting rid of Duchene and letting Colorado get Byram? That's the question. And let's see, Rasmus Kupari, Gabriel Velarde, Adrian Kempe, Tanner Pearson, Derek Forbert. That's crazy. They've traded the 2011, 2013, 2015, 2016 picks. That's absolutely nuts. Can't believe that one. Can't believe that one. Just going to let this go a second here to reposition. We should be good. We should be golden, guys. This is going to be good. As the pick is in for the LA Kings, Garrett Sparks available. Any chance of, man, I wouldn't want Garrett Sparks if I were me. And guys, let's go get this. The pick is in for the LA Kings. We're about to find out how we go. What draft pick are we on now? We're on number 5. On number 5, ladies and gentlemen, let's go get it. And bang, bang, back to my draft. And Los Angeles, the pick is in for number 8 is ours, but it's number 5 at this point. Still no trades, nothing to announce yet. Lucic in the first for Mulliken. Guy could wish, couldn't he? The LA Kings about to announce their pick. Here we go. And up to this Luke Robitaille. He's thanking the Aquilini family. That's all they do is thank the family, thank the family, thank the family. But hey, you got to do it for the fans. Your fans back home, it is the way it goes. Turcotte. And told you, okay, Rockin's saying Turcotte. Nicholas saying Turcotte. The pick is Turcotte. Let's see who's making the pick. Who is this guy? Alex Turcotte's your pick, guys. You were 3 ahead of me, but Alex Turcotte, the pick indeed for the Los Angeles Kings, Elk Grove, Illinois, out of the United States, February 26th, 2001 birth date, a height of 5'11", weight of 186, played with that U18 team, and had 62 points in 37 games played, plus how many other various things he did. Clefbaum and Larson for Ekman Larson. You're killing me with these. But Alex Turcotte goes. He's a strength, well, two-way play and skating. If you're a center for the LA Kings, why not? Room to improve, size and shot. He's 18. He'll be able to do that. NHL potential, second-line center. Pick 5 is a second-line center. This kid's got a lot to prove now. You get labeled as second-line center out of the draft. When you're going top 5, you got to be a guy who wants to be that, first-line center, obviously. I kind of have a feeling that Detroit takes Caulfield. Well, they're up number 6 after LA. And Kings need some speed. That's true. That they do. And Detroit needs D. Matt, wouldn't it be something to see the Kings Detroit take Broberg? Hey, you see that? Oh, the Oilers can't take Broberg if he's already taken. Everything following in order except for Chicago. Well, possibly, quite possibly. We are 2 picks away from Dylan Cousins becoming an Edmonton Oiler at this point still. Need to get younger as well. Yes, they do. Is trying to trade the 8th pick with a piece added. Curtin, did you just hear that? Where'd you hear that? Detroit needs everything. Yes, they do. That they do, except for Dylan Larkin and Tyler Bertuzzi and a couple other pieces. They've got a lot to build. Chicago Mission U16 notable alumni: Bufflin, Hinostroza, Hartman, Schmaltz, Nylander. Did anyone hear that? I don't know if anyone heard what. And so Turcotte is committed to University of Wisconsin. CHL rights held by Saginaw. Where did you hear that? I don't know. And Detroit got good young talent on forward. Yes, they do, but they need a lot more pieces to build, especially if Nicholas Kronwall retires. Let's see. ABC. All right, we're going to commercial break. So I'm going to go use the bathroom break here, and we'll get right back to it, guys, in a quick second. And feel sorry for Turcotte since he has 2 to go to a team that's coached by McCullough and Wilner. I absolutely feel that. Just give me a second here, guys. I'm going to enlarge this screen and leave you there so you can tell I'm using Sportsnet, eh? No surprise there. And let's leave you with this for a second, and we should be good. So bang, guys. I will be right back here on Dolany TV in just a second. And back we are, guys. Hold on a second. Let me get back to it, and we'll be good to go. Where did I throw my thing? There we go. We'll find it eventually. There we go. Back on, and let's go, guys. This is going to be a good start, and I just need to get comments back, and we'll be flying in a second here. I just lost my spot. Guys, sketchy live performance here. Okay, there we go. There we go. All right, awesome. Let's get back to it. What are they saying on the draft? And there they go. They're talking about the picks. Detroit has a few moments, and here we go. Where did you hear that? We're good. Podolskin to Detroit. Wouldn't that be something? As with that 2-year contract, it would sure be a problem. Yes, Podolskin to Detroit. He's gone. Let's all leave for 5 minutes. No, we're good. And they're trying to trade that pick, but won't drop any further than 14th overall. Okay. I hope I got drafted this year. Hey, Ace, what's going on, buddy? Welcome in. And, okay, 299 pick is in. Pick is in for Detroit. All right. Right on, thanks for rocking. And let's see where we are at. We are at 55 of you tuning in. Thank you so much for tuning in to tonight's broadcast here on Dolany TV, covering the NHL Entry Draft for 2019. And I'd be ecstatic All right, guys, let's see. Detroit leaders in points. It was Larkin 32, Larkin 41 goals, assists, and then points Larkin 73. Tyler Bertuzzi plus 11, and Jimmy Howard 23 wins. And warm regards, all ace. Well, tonight is a celebratory night. The pick is in for Detroit, and we're going to see who they end up choosing. Philip Zadina, Joe Veleno, and then you've got Michael Rasmussen, Dennis Cholowski, and Evgeny Svechnikov. And Detroit takes Cedar. Hold on, rockin'. It is confirmed by Elliot Friedman. Detroit has taken Cedar. Absolutely insane. Which number one pick has the most impact in his first year, Hughes or Zion? I think Zion, obviously, but let's see. Cedar, Cider, Moritz Seider. Absolutely insane. Where did they have him? They had Moritz Seider at 11 on the TSN draft board. Guys, we were hoping for a shock tonight, and we got one. Moritz Seider goes in top 6. He's a German from Zell, Germany, April 6, 2001, 6 and 3 foot, and then you've got 208 pounds. Did Edmonton get the pick? Not yet. Holy crap, boys. 29 games played, 2 goals, 6 points. Moritz Seider looks like he's 14 years old, and we have one more pick after this Detroit pick. What a pick. Holy crap. Edmonton is number 8, guys. This is the chance. Buffalo will take Caulfield. I'm convinced. Buffalo will take Caulfield. I think we may either get Trevor Zegras, Dylan Cousins, or Caulfield. It's wide friggin' open for us right here. Oilers might just be able to do something. Guys, if I am an NHL GM and I know the Oilers want to trade that pick, you are hot pressing those keys on that phone and getting it going, because guys, there is no way as an NHL GM in the bottom tier of the draft can you miss Cousins, Zegras, or Caulfield at number 8. There is nothing. Matt, no big trades yet. Oh man, guys, this is going to be crazy. Broberg will go second roughly. Guys, the pick is in for Detroit. It is Moritz Seider. Holy jeez. Broberg will go second roughly. Oh man, if he goes second round. And this is fun, like riding a dinosaur, guys. We could only imagine, right? That's the thing. Trade you Muzzins. Take Muzzins. Get Caulfield. Wilner, everything is available. Buffalo, I don't care. Buffalo can take anyone with this pick, and we end up with somebody absolutely insane. Caulfield, Zegras if they take Cousins. Cousins, Zegras if they take Caulfield. Cousins, Caulfield if they take Zegras. Guys, it is absolutely insane what the possibilities here for our Edmonton Oilers are now that Detroit has gone off the board out of the top 10 to make the 6th overall pick. I mean, this is Jesperi Kotkaniemi, Montreal Canadiens 2018 all over again. Caulfield would be sweet, no doubt about it. Jason Botterill, the GM, Ryan Sexton, the assistant GM, Steve Greeley, the assistant GM, Ryan Jankowski, director of amateur scouting, and Jeff Crisp, assistant director, amateur scouting for the Buffalo Sabres. They are up next to pick. Cousins or Caulfield would be my pick. Cedar pick is good for the Oilers. Danny, no doubt about it, guys. Holy crap. I could not have imagined this playing out this way. I thought Cousins was going somewhere in the top 5, 6, 7. Well, Buffalo's the last one that can do it, or the Oilers better damn well do it. If you're Ken Holland, I think you've almost got it. What about Krebs? Glenn, he just tore his ACL or something, so it doesn't do us any good to have him at this point. Caulfield, Krebs, hope you guys get Caulfield. Guys, I'm hoping for Cousins. Dylan Cousins is the answer here. Cousins is going to Vancouver. Oh, Krebs going to Vancouver. Possible. Okay, rocking. Sorry. Misread. Absolute misread. Guys, that is insane. The Moritz Seider pick just absolutely changed this entire draft. Would be sweet. Absolute Yukon boy. My guys, right? The Oilers have to get that one, right? The greatest story of the draft, the Yukon boy. Trade 8th overall for Chris Weidman. Oh, Jesus, Curtin. You know the way it goes. Buffalo, a minute 09 on the board. Dylan Cousins, yes, please. Daniel, we're hoping We're hoping she's going to be a big night. I'm going to throw in an ad right now, and that way we can all watch the 8th overall pick together. It's Steve Yzerman, the Red Wings GM. I'm still not used to that. Bet Holland pulled some strings with Detroit to let Cousins fall into our lap. Frester, that would be something if Ken Holland was able to work the phone. We need more Canadian kids. Glenn, I will take Mr. Dylan Cousins all day. You imagine how happy Connor McDavid would be? Which player do you think was high thought will drop dramatically? I think right now we're seeing it. Vasily Podskol. I can't even do it. Anyway, you know what I'm getting. Pod. We'll use just Pod. And Red Wings, where they go? They went 6th and got Moritz Seider. Absolutely nuts. Gonna have to behave on bashing other teams this year. Oh, Matt, we're gonna have to. No way, Matt. That's what happens to Ottawa. Let's go. Trevor Zegras, Cole Caulfield, Philip Broberg, Dylan Cousins, Peyton Krebs, Vasily Podkolzin, and then you've got Matthew Boldy. There goes Cousins. Cousins is gone. Oh my goodness, no way. Now you clear the way for the Broberg pick. Looking pretty dapper. Thank you, Can of Chunky, for the live stream. It's a big one tonight. Dylan Cousins gone. Guys, we knew it was a possibility. White Horse, Yukon, it's done. So now, Trevor Zegras. Ladies and gentlemen, Trevor Zegras is the guy. Or is there a trade to be announced? Who's Edmonton going to pick? Boys, this is it. The pick is in for the Buffalo Sabres. We hit record, and let's get this going. As soon as that Buffalo pick is up, I will get this recording and we'll get it going. Buffalo picks Dylan Cousins from the Yukon territory. And this is going to be absolutely insane to see how this goes. Cole, welcome in. Glad to have you here. And Zegras or Caulfield. Zegras, Caulfield. I'm feeling a trade. Caulfield all the way. D-man. Guys, let's hit it. This is Dolany TV, ladies and gentlemen. If you're not joining us live on the live stream that's currently going on Dolany TV, you're missing out on a heck of a time. However, the Edmonton Oilers are the next team up to draft in the first round of the 2019 NHL Entry Draft. Dylan Cousins, shockingly, or unshockingly, just ended up going over to, well, you'll see it on the screen right away here, the Buffalo Sabres, 7th overall. So now the Oilers have a chance between who's available. Well, Trevor Zegras, Cole Caulfield, Matthew Boldy, Peyton Krebs, Broberg's out there as well. It's going to be interesting to see how this all plays out for our Edmonton Oilers at this point, as this is going to be a fun one. Yzerman post pick. That was not a curveball for us. That's talking about the Moritz Seider pick, which allowed the good old Buffalo Sabres to take Dylan Cousins. So now we anxiously await the Oilers. This is a live reaction, video and stream all at the same time to what the Oilers do here with the 8th overall pick. Guys, it's going to be absolutely crazy. And what is happening? Well, guys, right now we are watching Dylan Cousins walk off the stage. The clock has not started for Edmonton. And we got to ask ourselves, is it Zegras or is it Caulfield? That's going to be the question for the Oilers right here. And we're going to find out from Yukon to the NHL, the Hazen McAndrew, Peter Sturgeon, and Brian Baltimore on the clock. Here we go, guys. The Edmonton Oilers, 2 minutes, 50 seconds to go. 25th in the NHL last season with 79 points. 7th in the Pacific Division. Magic Meatbag, welcome in, my friend. As Dylan Cousins joins on the Sportsnet interview with Tara Sloan. 2 minutes, 33 seconds to go, guys. It's a choice between Zegras. It's a choice between Caulfield. It's a choice between Boldy. It's a choice between everything. At this point, it's going to be absolutely nuts to see what the Edmonton Oilers do. This is the moment we've all waited for on the stream. It's the moment I hope you were so excited to watch before the video was uploaded. Guys, this is going to be a great time for the Edmonton Oilers. Dylan Cousins, gone. It's a sad moment. It's a sad, sad moment. However, we will be absolutely fine. We'll survive this for now because the Oilers still have very, very good chance to get some talent here. Edmonton local product, Louis DeBrusque, predicted Broberg right here. So we're going to see, is it Broberg? Is it Zegras? Is it Caulfield? Is it somebody? Who is it? There's too much talent out there. Boldy on the board, Krebs on the board. Guys, the picks. Doc at 3. And then you've got over at number 6, Mort Cedar. Absolutely insane. But the Oilers table hasn't moved. Minute 25 to go. And we're waiting. Hold on. There might be a deal. There might be a deal here. A minute 10 and they have not gone up to the board. Pick is in. Hold on. You're saying the pick is in. And it's in. All right, rocking. Here we go, boys. The pick is in for the Oilers. This is about to erupt. Ken Holland, Wayne Gretzky. Deals. All right, pick's in. They're moving. So the Oilers will draft. The draft history is Evan Bouchard in 18, Kyler Yamamoto in 17. We know what we've done in the past few years, and it's going to be insane to see what we can do here. Evan Bouchard, Michael Kisseling, Dmitry Samorukov, Ethan Bear, Caleb Jones, the young depth core on the defense. And guys, they're working up to the walk. Here we go. The pick is in for the Edmonton Oilers. I will be late on this. The chat on the video will be good to go. And let's find out, guys. This is absolutely nuts. The Oilers about to do this job. The drum roll. Please, there are 2 great names out there. Trevor Zegras, Cole Caulfield, Philip Broberg, Peyton Krebs, Vasily Podolkin, Matthew Boldy, Spencer Knight, and who are we picking? I just noticed the suit. Oh, guys, here we go. Is it official? Did they actually do it? Are you kidding me? The chat is going up. And here we go. Philip Broberg. What most would have described as the worst case scenario for the Edmonton Oilers in this draft, a defenseman who put up 41 games played, 9 points, 2 goals with AIK in the LX fan. I don't know how to say it, the Swedish Elite League or somewhere. I know it's somewhere around there. June 25th, 2001. Birth date, 6'3", 200 pounds. Philip Broberg, the left defenseman, goes to the Edmonton Oilers. There's got to be something more to this, guys. This doesn't really scream a move you make without having something else up your sleeve. So here we go. Philip Broberg to the Edmonton Oilers. Let's get the old Google machine out and let's find out what the Oilers have up their sleeve with this young left defenseman when it comes to now being an Edmonton Oilers product on a very crowded Oilers blue line, which is already crowded with NHL talent, AHL talent, CHL talent, all-around talent. He has played in the AIK Junior 18, didn't play there. He played AIK Junior 20, played 8 games, 8 points, and then went up to the big club in the Allsvenskan. I hope I'm saying that right for you guys tuning in from Sweden. 9 points in 41 games played, 6 points at the World Juniors Under 18 Challenge, International Junior, 14 games in 17 games played. The WJC, 1 point in 4 games. And, well, then you've got 2 points in International Junior on the U20 team as well. Guys, that is the pick for the Edmonton Oilers. Philip Broberg. The question now is, what did you leave on the table for other teams? You look at Jack Hughes, Capo Caco, Kirby Doc, Bowen Byram, Alex Turcotte, Morris Sider, Dylan Cousins, Philip Broberg at number 8. The question is, you left out there Cole Caulfield and Trevor Zegras. I obviously have to ask, this is the scary question that gets asked every draft. What is wrong with Trevor Zegras that he has fallen this far? That is the question I'm absolutely asking myself right now. So the last question is, we'll listen into the interview with Philip Broberg. Hopefully he speaks English, unlike a certain prospect when we drafted him. And here we go. See, Philip Broberg, 2019 NHL Draft. They're talking about him. Okay. There's a name, and now we get to see him in the hat. He's looking sharp in that hat. That hat looks sharp. Can't even say it. And he said it's an unbelievable feeling to be drafted. Not drafted by the Oilers, but be drafted. That's the crazy part. So guys, let me get to the last second here part of this Philip Broberg little bit I'm trying to get to. The Oilers depth roster, I think it's on EdmontonOilers.com actually. And I'll tell you who we all have in the system for defensemen and why or why not this makes such a, well, maybe not such a good idea. Team and all-time roster is not what I'm looking for. Training staff in the system. We know what we have in the system. Oilers, Ice, NHL. Oilers prospects, guys. Philip Broberg, I'm still stunned. And Ken Holland says he played well. And he's a big defenseman with skill. And the Oilers are excited. So there you go. What do you make of it, right? What do you make of it at this point? So guys, defense-wise, we've got Ethan Bear, Philip Berglund, Evan Bouchard, Matthew Carnes, Vincent Desharnais, Caleb Jones, Philip Kemp, Michael Kesserling, William Lagesson, Keegan Lowe, obviously not, Brandon Manning, obviously not, Ryan Mantha, Marcus Niemelainen, and then you've got Joel Person, Dmitry Samorukov as well, guys. That is the pick. I'll get to some reaction here. Under new management, well, Glenn, I'd like to have that. I mean, they can deal someone like Larson for some scoring wing help. That's for sure they can now. Let's get some trades going. I think the D was a wise move. I'm not sure. Good point. What do we got in the chat, guys? This is absolutely nuts that the Oilers picked a defenseman. Most of you think so one-dimensional. Says Anderson, Oil cannot hope to win now. This is a 2-4 year turnaround. I don't know. And we need scoring wingers up front. So, guys, it's very well divided. That's all I can say. It's very well divided. At least Broberg has played with men's league, and that is the crazy part. So, guys, ladies and gentlemen, that is your pick for the Edmonton Oilers, Philip Broberg. And Trevor Zegras goes next to the Ducks. Guys, this is Dolany TV. I'm Tyson. If you're tuning into the video, you'll be tuning out now. If you're in the stream, let's stay. Let's keep it going. Guys, Philip Broberg, 8 to the Oilers. And there we go, guys. Just like that, that is done. That is just discussion, and we are good to go. Did Ken Holland make the right decision? It's the question asked right now, why he dropped so much. And should have been ours. Should have been ours, but the question is, why did he drop so much? You've got to ask that question at this point when it comes to Trevor Zegras. Okay, guys, let me get going here as we got to get a video up. The old multi-talented multi-go as it goes right now. Let's go over to upload a video and let's get this going. And select the files to upload. And guys, hopefully we'll start this video off hot tonight. And Edmonton Oilers. Select Philip Broberg. Hold on, I gotta get his name. Gotta get his name. Philip Broberg with 1 L, ladies and gentlemen. Philip Broberg with 1 L. Let's see, it's just a bad decision. Oh my God, Anaheim got him, and elite prospects. All right, we'll get going. Is everyone sad? I think a lot of us are sad, that's for sure. Philip Broberg to the Edmonton Oilers. Guys, I am stunned. Philip Broberg, 8th overall. Wow, guys, I'm stunned. I'm stunned. That's all I got to say is how stunned I am. Orangey, please get out of here. Please get out of here. 8th overall in the 2019 NHL Entry Draft, Philip Broberg. Wow, guys, I'm stunned. We have D. We absolutely have D now. There's no denying that. There is no denying the Oilers have defensemen now. But problem is we already had too many. That's the question. I'm really surprised in that pick. I don't know. The Oilers media did it. D that suck have had to play past their ability. But thing is, you've got Evan Bouchard coming up. You've got Joel Person coming up. You've got guys coming up. That's the thing, right? And what do we got? Well, it's Trevor Zegras to Anaheim. We've already covered that. And let's go. The Edmonton Oilers selected. Holy crap, I can't type, boys. Trying to get this video up and keep the stream going at the same time. Bouchard sucks? I don't think he does. Could have taken Caulfield. Didn't see Broberg coming. Nurse will likely be moved. I don't know. I think Larson more likely. When all those D develop, Oiler will be a far better team. Well, you got Evan Bouchard, you got Joel Person right now. That's the question at the 2019 NHL Entry Draft. 8th overall. There we go. We got to hope for a trade now, guys. That's all we got to ask. Someone wants an Oiler D-man. Who? What D? That's my guess. Why Larson? He is the righty. Well, why Larson? He was a minus 27 last year. That's the question. If he can't handle top line minutes, he has no role in Edmonton. That's the real issue here. 8th overall, especially on how big of a payroll we pay the defenseman. All right, guys, I'm going to go silent here for a second. Is Broberg under contract in Europe? He's a Swedish player, so he should be able to come over. KHL works differently. And here we go. Here we go. Guys, this is going to be a nuts finish, that's for sure. Trade Russell and Benning, Peter, that's fair go. I think those are two names, right? Russell, Benning, Sekera, Larson, all guys fair to go at this point. Fair to go. And let's see what value can they even get for Larson. We should be able to get something, right? Righty defenseman, that's what everyone yells. He's not as bad as he looks. Well, realistically, right? There we go. Larson is a second pick, third at worst. Well, no, he needs to be a player. That's the problem, though, Ace. The prospect says he is absolutely one of the best skaters in the draft class. Great balance, acceleration, and blazing top gear. Problem is we don't need skating defensemen who want to play offense. We need guys who are going to play defense. In AHL next year for him, maybe probably. And let's see what's going on. AHL Oilers select. Oh, Canucks making a pick. And let's see what's going on. There's the Canucks. Who are the Canucks going to pick, guys? Let me know. Edmonton Oilers, 8th overall draft pick. And let's see. The old boys tried it before. This is a new management team. Loyal fan base for years. Underrated its own players. So low, that's the problem. Podolskin to Vancouver, guys. Right on, right on. That's good for them. They just screwed themselves. I hope Andres Johnson could be a return from one of our defensemen. He could be. And Oilers 2019 NHL Entry Draft. Oilers Draft. Holy crap, guys. This video is coming along. The Russian. Yeah, they took it. They took the Russian. And there we go. Broberg. 8th overall. 2019 NHL Entry Draft. 8th overall. NHL Draft. Broberg. Let's go, guys. What do we got? Yeah, Bouchard is going to be excellent. He is. Caulfield drops to 11. What's wrong with Caulfield? That's the question right now. Holy crap, guys. I can't type. I'm sorry. He has exceptional skating ability and exceptional command of the game in every single regard. Craig Button. Okay, that's fair. Caulfield at after 10. Yeah, what a mess. Caulfield's small, Matt. That's the knock, right? That's the knock. Oilers. Okay, there we go. I'm glad Broberg joined the Oilers. I don't know. I'm split. I'm divided. I don't know how to say it, boys. I don't know how to say it. I would have liked to see Dylan Cousins. That's what I'm kind of peeved about. I would have liked to see Dylan Cousins. As images, let's get Broberg in there, and bang. NHL draft file. There we go, guys. We'll get it going. Always a knock on the small guys, that's for sure. Philip Broberg, right? But look at Kailer Yamamoto, who kind of actually almost moved up the draft his year. And let's see, Oilers, and let's go down. Philip Broberg, where do I have him? Philip Broberg right there. Ladies and gentlemen, happy with Broberg as long as they develop him well. Guys, I think that's all we can say. As long as the Oilers develop Broberg well, we will be fine. That's the thing. Develop any prospect well, and we'll be good. The Russian went to Vancouver. Yes, he did. And now let's see. You've got Vasily Podolkin to Vancouver, Andrei Svechnikov, Klim Kostin. 2 players I've actually interviewed. And dang, absolutely crazy. Holland likes to over-marinate in the AHL. While a defenseman is best to do that. You can't deny that. You can't deny over-ripening a defenseman at all. And will Puljujarvi be traded at the draft? We're about to find out. That's the question, guys. We're 5 minutes away from me getting back to business here. Give me a second and I will get the video up and we'll be good to go, as the Edmonton Oilers selected Broberg 8th overall, and we're about to make some hay when it comes to maybe a trade. Hopefully. Jim Benning not scared off, and monetization. There we go. And bang, and bang. Let's get it going, guys. There we go. That is live, guys. If you want to tune out for a minute and rewatch that whole Broberg moment, maybe you do right now. The video is live for your watching pleasure. And hopefully we all react to Broberg at this point, guys. I'm stunned. I'm still stunned by the Broberg move. And let's see, Rockin' don't get hasty. And Pulley has no value. That's right. Honestly, you don't get much value. You might get a 3rd round pick for him right now. He's not a guy who wants to play anywhere. And most recent upload. Let's go. Bang, bang. And ladies and gentlemen, let me check in on over here, and we are back to it. Thank you for sticking by me as I got that video up. We're back. It's the Philadelphia Flyers with pick number 11. I'm cheering up. Well, I got to go, guys. Magic, thank you for tuning in. Right now, Calgary and Vancouver are ahead of us in talent. Matt, I wouldn't say. Remember, it's a Philly-Arizona trade. What's going on? Philly-Arizona trade. Hold on, guys. This is big. Big, big. Trade time. Trade time. Trade time! Would you rather have Hughes or Kakko? I think I'm a Kakko guy, but Hughes is good. You can't go wrong. I guess how I say it. Nice. Trade time, ladies and gentlemen. The Philadelphia Flyers and Arizona Coyotes have pulled a trade. And Curtin Broberg is like 2 years away from cracking the roster. That's not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing. And BMax knows what Holland did. Okay, so Philadelphia, they've got all the TV cameras waiting on them. They're making them wait. And trade incoming. We'll find out what the trade was in a second, Oils Freak. This is going to be good. This is going to be good. And hold on. Give me a second. There we go. There we go. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen. Bang. Right. Let's get it done. 63. And we are rocking. We are rolling. And Philadelphia and Arizona. More like 4 years. I don't think so, rocking. I think 2 years to develop a defenseman is plenty enough if you play him at the NHL. And number 11 pick to Arizona for 14th and 45. That's it. No players. 14 and 45 moved around for number 11. Oh, now the fans like Gary Benton. There we go. Trade. 11th overall pick to the Coyotes for 14th overall. And 45. Centermen are harder to find than a winger. Yes, they are, Wilner. In 2 years, plenty. Ace. Problem is, we're not talking a North American defenseman, right? We're talking a kid who is playing in Swedish men's hockey. That's why I say 2 years is enough. If they do it right. You got to do it right. Yzerman surprised people with the German pick. Their pick was never in the top 10 predictions. You're right, Daniel, it wasn't. John Chakya, the president, hockey ops, and GM for the Arizona Coyotes. Why they are highest played? Puljujarvi for Konechny, we could all wish. It seemed like a good move at first, but it's not good. And the Coyotes going to take the goalie? I think they need him. Honestly, that would be the move. You got to take the goalie if you're the Arizona Coyotes. I believe target is Soderstrom. We will see. All right, that is what Elliot Friedman is reporting. Yzerman's team knows something. What does Yzerman's team know? What do they know? So Philadelphia makes the move. Puljujarvi to Carolina, that would be a move. And what's the trade? Your mom changed the channel. The trade was the 11th pick for the 14th and 45th from the Coyotes to the Flyers. And Vasily Podolkin. The top 10 is Jack Hughes, Capo Caco, Kirby Dack, Bowen Byram, Alex Turcotte, Moritz Seider, Dylan Cousins, Philip Broberg, Trevor Zegras, and Vasily Podolkin. That's your top 10 picks. Absolutely. It was just picks straight across. Holy crap, guys. Crapping myself a little bit here. This was a great one. This one all right. This could have went worse. We'll find out where we sit. We're sitting all right. We're doing decent right now. Let's hope these Oilers can keep up the production, guys. Definitely, if you want, you can go back and watch the video. The video is now live, and they're going to pick Knight. You think so, George? You have something. You've had a couple. And the Arizona Coyotes get up there. They're going to get going. Cole Caulfield, number 7, is still available at 11, but who knows? Peyton Krebs, Matthew Boldy, Spencer Knight, Arthur Kaliev, Philip Tomasino, and then you've got Cameron York. Lavoie is going. Guys, this is going to be nuts. Let's see what the Arizona Coyotes do. They got to get this right. They got to get it right at some point. Krebs? Are they taking Krebs? Who are they going to take? This is the question we are asking ourselves right now, right here. And Chewy's going Krebs all day. John Chackia is entering his 4th season as GM. Missed playoffs in the first 3 seasons. Yes, he did. And Gary Bettman with awkward kid. We should trade Yessa to trade up. Well, we'd have to trade up on the 2nd round pick. We've already made our pick. MF, we've made it 2. Philip Broberg. And is it Krebs? Is it Krebs? Is it Krebs? That's what you guys are saying. Good suit. Yeah, might get one someday. Man, it's a Wayne Gretzky suit. Got to represent. Old Boys Club. Old Boys Club, OBC. Crap. And the Coyotes are ready to make their pick. And John Chackia will step up to make the pick. And Soderstrom. Is it Soderstrom? It's Soderstrom. Pugliarvi for Falk. That would be something, Wilder. Didn't expect that. And who's it going to be? This guy looks like he knows hockey. Victor Soderstrom. There you go. Oh, sorry. Randy, sorry, that's my bad. Hit the wrong button, buddy. Victor Soderstrom, the defenseman from Galway, Switzerland. Well, he's beautiful. 7 points, 44 games played. Would you rather pick Knight over Broberg? No. Honestly, goaltending is not the situation. We've got Skinner. We've got Starrett. Skinner needs 1 year in the AHL to develop. We'll know what we have in him after next year, and we'll be good. Are all flying off the shelf? Yes, they are. Wow, what a move. What a move. Soderstrom, so that leaves Caulfield, Krebs. This draft is getting absolutely nuts, ladies and gentlemen. This one's getting messed up, but good. So I got to move up the old list here, and we'll be good. So move up the list. So we'll go past Capo Caco. We'll leave it at the Edmonton Oilers' top pick of Philip Broberg. So it's pick traded by Arizona. And then you've got Columbus, New York moving picks. Winnipeg moved the pick originally. And here we sit. Guys, are you ready for this one? This is about where we get really crazy stuff going on. Pick number 10 to 20 is where good things go. Caulfield falls to Philadelphia. I don't know. Would that be something? Maybe they knew something nobody else did. And you see top-ranked Swedish defenseman. It was Soderstrom over Broberg. That I don't get. And Buffalo has goalies. Need one talk to them. Yes, they do. And which is why Larson has excellent trade value. Well, that's the thing, right? I don't see it, but he does have value on the trade market. Larson for Savard, oh boy. And so what do we know about Philip Broberg? He's a fast skater. He's got that top gear. I wanted Boldy for Vancouver, but okay with Podolskin. He was my second choice for what was on the board. Really? Okay. That's all right. I wouldn't believe that, but sure. Boldy's next. Do the Oilers still have Montoya? No, he's gone. He's a UFA. He'll be out of the organization. We'll be good. An uber competitive two-way D-man that thinks the game at the highest level, a complete package. That is what Victor Soderstrom is. And let's see what we got. McDavid to Caulfield. Could you imagine? Well, it could have been, but it isn't now. And let's see. No. What's with Reader and Ratty? We didn't qualify him. Goodbye. Get rid of him. Goodbye. We knew that was happening. Some fans liked it, some didn't. And there we go, guys. I'm going to take a second to take another bathroom break, and I'll be right back. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Gonna go do some research. Yes, BMAX, good work. And did we trade anyone? Not yet, Matt. We did not trade anybody. This show could use some good hand puppets too. Yeah, we could use some hand puppets. And hold on a second here. Minnesota next up to draft. McDavid got traded for Ryan Getzlaf. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yep, we're having fun now. No trades except for the pick swap. That's right. I think Holland picked a D-man over forward because it seems like none of those forwards after Cousins will crack the NHL league for probably another year or two. That's a good possibility, Curtin. That's a good possibility. Looking at the tweets from Oilers fans, oh, BMAX, I can't even imagine. I don't even want to imagine at this point what the fans are tweeting about. So we've got Victor Soderstrom off the board at 11. That leaves Minnesota, Florida, Philly, Montreal, Arizona, or Avalanche, and then you've got the Vegas Golden Knights. Guys, a crazy go for this draft so far, and it just keeps getting crazier at this part. I can't believe this, the way this has gone. It's absolutely unreal. We'll find out more, hopefully soon. There we go, 30. Oh, beauty, absolute beauty. Let's go. And let's see. Bang, guys, we are absolutely rocking along tonight. It's been a good night on the NHL draft, and thank you for tuning in again. Sorry that I keep having to hop on out. That's, of course, nature calls sometimes, and that's the way it goes. But let's get back to the stuff. Whose pick is Ottawa's? It was Colorado. Colorado had the Ottawa pick, but also Ottawa's is Columbus's, so they're at 19, I believe. Do you think Bouchard has a chance to make the NHL next year? Ken Chunky, absolutely. I think you can see how he played in junior. He was ready for the NHL. He was chomping on the bit. He was just working on the small things. Picks are in, George. Here we go. Let's get back to it. Got to stop rushing in rookie D, though. Yes, but Evan Bouchard, man, I've got a feeling, especially if you can pair him up with Sakura, right? The man that is Andre Sakura, and give him a chance to learn the game. I think it's something the Oilers have to do to make use of Andre Sakura. Just trade for next year's and something else. Boldy, called Boldy. You guys got it. Trade Lucic already. 21 we could wish. And hired Mike Modano as executive advisor on May 23rd. And it's Matthew Boldy indeed, ladies and gentlemen. Matthew Boldy from Milford, Massachusetts, as an April 5th, 2001 birthday. And, well, 6'2", 196 on the USA U18 development team. 64 games played, 81 points, 33 goals. Absolutely unreal year for him. And Matthew Boldy looks like, oh, God, guys, these guys look like they're 14. This is what's killing me. The draft puts the NBA to shame because so far, after the first two picks, it has been unpredictable. That's right. And have to imagine Krebs' injury has something to do with him falling. Absolutely can. Absolutely. And 7th is just sticking around for a while. I wonder why. That's the question. Caulfield's small. And my bet is that Bouchard cracks the roster next year. Russell gets traded. Holland wants to keep Sakura. Clefbaum isn't going anywhere. Larson is questionable. Curtin, very good observations. That's what I think. In a little bit of a nutshell myself. And I'm still shocked by the Sider pick. I know the Sider pick is absolutely where things got screwed up, guys. The Sider pick is where everything went sideways. And Bettings, I think, got to be a guy you got to trade. Trade for New York Rangers wingers. Chris Kreider, guys. That seems to be the hot link. Seems to be the hot link. So Matthew Boldy, 4th on the U.S. National Development Program team with 81 points in the regular season. Good for him. And named player of the game at 2019 USA All-American Top Prospects game. Didn't even know such a thing takes place. Couldn't have told you. Right now my back's just killing me. I'm going to try and get rid of these pads. That should do us a little bit better. That does do me a little bit better, and we should be good going. So Matthew Boldy, Sportsnet ranking by month. He went from 12th all the way up to 5th. Now all the way down to 12th in June. Krebs is next. I don't know. I don't know if Krebs is next to Florida. Florida, you get somebody for Alexander Barkov, Caulfield, you got to take him. Jack Hughes, Caulfield, right? Caulfield's there, 100 points with the U.S. NTDP. You got to take him. Where's Cole and Krebs? Trade up to draft Caulfield. Yeah, somebody's got to do it at this point. Do you think the Panthers should go for Knight going for Knight wouldn't be the worst thing the Panthers could do, ladies and gentlemen. It would be an alright move for them because, well, you think about it, right? They could do some damage. And trading Clefbaum with a massive friendly contract would be the dumbest move unless they rob for a 30-goal scorer. It would be. Trading Clefbaum's not an option I like at all. And Matthew Boldy, adaptability, playmaking, acceleration is his room to improve. NHL potential top 6 forward and comparable Mark Stone. Well, if you're comparing a guy to Mark Stone, you're comparing him to a good player. And thank God Chiarelli has gone now only to get rid of Lowe and Wayne. Well, Ace, Wayne's going to be the hardest one to get rid of. Lowe's on the business side. He's pretty hard to get rid of too. Trade Yessa and Larson for some sort of medium first. Well, no, that's not the move. Trading them for kids isn't the move. We need help. And let's see. Florida on the map. Dale Talon, Eric Joyce, Braden Birch, Brian McCabe, the man, and Jason Bukala, the director of amateur scouting. Guys, this is the craziest part of the draft I think I've seen in a while. Of course, Evan Bouchard falling to the Oilers last year was pretty crazy. The old Florida Panthers have a chance to do something here as well. And Joel Quenneville, the new head coach, sick of the trading Nurse rumors. Yeah, that's not a smart move. East may not like Nurse. I may not like Nurse as much as we should, but it's tough because he just needs to learn defense, and we'll have a hell of a defenseman. Caulfield is getting ghosted, Matt, that's for sure. And I'm glad the Oilers kept Keith. You say Ace, I am too. It was a good move by the Oilers to keep Keith. No doubt about it. Let's see. They've got photos of Matthew Boldy. And where does Newhook go? Really like him? I don't know. He's a little bit that guy who's supposed to jump into the top 10, right? 19 to Ottawa. I'm glad Keith is sticking around. Yes, me too. Don't like him as a second pairing, which he wasn't ready for. Well, it was the Oilers' dictation of needs, right? You got to remember Nurse is still young to reach the caliber level. That's right. And Puljujärvi and Lucic for an NSSU out of Detroit. That would be something. And say getting rid of Lucic is of higher importance, right? And does Broberg play for the Condors now? Yes. That's got to be the answer. Yes. I can't see us trading Nurse, Bacon Man. I don't either. And Ottawa to draft Newhook. That would be something, Danny. Okay, I got where you're going with that. And shouldn't get rid of 99 because he's the legend of the game. It's important to keep the legends around. Well, right. How much do you want the old boys to influence the new boys? And let's see. You guys are just talking once over $6 million. Are you prepared to pay that? Matt, if we can get rid of Sekera and we can get rid of Lucic, we absolutely are. That's the thing. Cap goes up another $3 or $4 million. We are. No problem about it. And first round drafting countries for Dale Talon. 10 from Canada, 3 from the States, 1 Swede, 1 Russia, and 1 Finland. I think Legends around has hurt the other. Yes, they have. But not for 6. Well, question is, we saw what he's capable of offensively. You get the same defensive effort, that is worth $6 million a day. That's the question. It's right now, Nurse is not worth $6 million. That's easy. Nurse is not worth $6 million. It's Spencer Knight, is what you guys are saying. We got to get back to Florida here. Nicholas is back. Spencer Knight to Florida. There you go. Isn't worth $6 million. We can get rid of Luch. Yeah, we can get rid of Luch, Matt. It's not an impossibility. It's just about finding it. It's contracted for Scaletta in Sweden at the moment. I believe SHL has some sort of agreement with regards to this. Yes, they do. And Knight's off the board. Goalie gone. I'd say we keep Sekera, but trade Russell and possibly trade Larson. That's what it looks like at this point. As Sekera needs to be there to teach Person, needs to teach Jones, needs to teach Bouchard, Bear, all them. Eriksson, Veleno for Puljujärvi and Lucic. Well, I don't know how you're getting Veleno out of Vancouver. Oh, unless you're meaning Jonathan Eriksson, which doesn't have much value. Will you be getting a Broberg jersey? Kind of chunky. Wouldn't that be something? I should do that. I need to figure out what jersey I'm going to get. Read as of now, Nurse around 3 to 5. Yeah, that's exactly Ace. But if we get the defense out of him next year, that's instantly $6 million. That's the thing. Still no Caulfield. That's right. Still no Caulfield. Speed, rebound, control. We better clean house. Sekera, Larson, and Russell gone. Matt, I'm in favor of keeping Sekera. I know it's a bad thing, but it's also a good thing at the same time. It's a tough challenge to go if you're the Edmonton Oilers. Tough road to navigate right now, that's for sure. So let's play the ad. Let's get that in there. And 70 views in 19 minutes. Guys, you were absolutely coming through clutching on the old viewage of the new video. And getting this D-man now in the draft opens up options on the D the Oilers need. Well, I don't know. It would have also opened up options on the forward too. Anthony, get out of here. I feel sorry for Playfair for dealing with the defense right now. Need a change to trade it for forwards. Well, Chewy, thing is, if you are coming in to work with the defense, there's nowhere to go but up. Nowhere to go but up. So it's actually a very exciting time, I'd say. Kind of surprised we haven't seen more trades. Kind of chunking me too. And I'd keep Sekera for now, yeah. Well, the thing is, right? Sekera's the only veteran leadership we got back there. If you're going to bring in the kids, you need them. If you're not bringing in the kids, get them gone. But who are you going to bring in? We can't afford to bring in Zaitsev. So Spencer Knight gone, watching Lego Rock's reaction. Oh, there you go. He's got reaction to Vasily Podolkin, I imagine. Let me go over and check what he's got going. Actually, I can just check on my phone, guys. I don't have to tune out. Come on now, I'm smarter than that. Let's go here and let's go there. Sekera's only real first pairing D we have. No, he's second pairing ace. Remember, he's got one good leg. One good leg, that's it. And let's go here. Hot Take Hockey's got something going on. What do we got going on? I've got myself going on here. Draft, NHL draft coverage from Andrew Pullock. NHL draft, Oilers number 8. And Hockey Guys got draft coverage. Hot Take Hockey's got coverage. And Canucks draft Vasily Podolkin 10th overall. There you go. And Broberg to the Oilers. And oh, okay, so he's got 2 minutes and 40 on everything. Decent. Good job. And that suit looking fresh. Thank you, my man. Can't even remember when Sekera looks like. It's been so damn long since I've seen him play, let alone at 100%. Well, he'll look good. We all know about Sekera by game 4 of the season. Well, we all hope it's not that case this year. I think if you don't, I don't know. At least we'd have the LTIR money. And Matt, I don't know. He played timid just not to get injured at the end of the year so he can have an off season. Well, there have been blend of jokes in the defense department. I'm happy with Broberg and satisfied with the plethora of D prospects that we have now. Nicholas, again, the thing that comes down, got to develop him right? That's the thing. And we're winning the cup next year. Don't count on that. First round exit. I'm happy with it. Let's go over and see what we got going on, guys. As I don't know, my back's tightening up here, and I think I'm about ready to head out because it's getting prolonged here, guys. So, NHL draft. Good go so far. We got through the Oilers talk. And guys, I'm going to go work on a couple of other things, I think. And let's get to it. So, guys, should I leave? I think I'm going to leave. I think that's it. Winning the preseason cup. That's right. And well said. We have a pretty competitive AHL team, a pretty good environment to develop. That's what we hope. Guys, so I'm going to cut it here. Great live stream. Thank you. Thank you so much for tuning into the first round coverage of the Edmonton Oilers 8th overall pick, guys. My pleasure to bring it to you as always. There will be more videos coming up. I just got to take a break and I'll get right back to it, making sure I don't miss anything. I'm Tyson Dolany for Dolany TV up on Outta Here.